Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're finishing up on this part of the hallway. I'm gonna put like a little shelf there, an armor stand, and then we can dress it up. No. There, and well, I need a sword or something, don't I? Let's see. Do I have any swords? No swords to speak of. Do I have any sticks? No swords, no sticks. Let's make a few weapons. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I got some sticks and some copper, so that should allow me to make 8 or 9 different swords. That should be good. I have this here, like, well, I can't, where's that? So let's see, we got no base, we have arms, oh come on, show arms, there we go, and then let's do a preset. I think pointing, yes, pointing will do. Oh. Pointing will do, and then I can give him a sword. Okay, that's so. My idea for this was once I got that done, I could make it smaller. Like that. So I think of putting the small ones all through there. But that's silly, yeah, I don't like the way the head looks on there. I wonder if I could put like a pumpkin on top? No, I think a pumpkin would look even sillier. But I wonder if the big ones look okay or the small ones look okay. I think I'm going to leave it with the small ones the way it is. So we'll have like a there. And while we're here, we will no plate, arms, and then I should be able to shrink it. That. If I had an easier way to get heads, I don't have a mod. I haven't added anything to give me mob heads. And the only way to really get them is through charged creepers, I believe it is. I think a charged creeper will drop a mob head. Or I can go to I can get skeleton heads from the ancient city in the deep dark, but I don't want to do that. So we're just going to have, we're just going to have normal stands and then live with the fact you can see the little bar where the face is. Be nice if there was a way to, get without data packing it or putting, I think, putting the, putting in mob heads is almost pushing it for this world, since I'm trying to keep it super vanilla, or vanilla-ish, as vanilla as I can. Although I do have other data packs for things, but they're usually like this armor stand one. It's more of a quality of life issue. but it does allow me to change things. I'm going to have to reconsider. I will reconsider putting in the data pack to give me mob heads. Just mob drops for heads. That might come in handy, especially if I'm doing decorating and that kind of stuff. Because the heads do come in handy for decorating. And I think they will carry over. If I do an upgrade, I don't need to have a mod or anything. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid having the forcing you to install a mod or waiting for the mod to update before you can upgrade the world. I want to be able to, if I need to, load this in the next version with the default vanilla load, load it as vanilla, and not have to worry about installing data packs or any of that other garbage, or mods, mainly mods, because you have to wait for the mod to update and that kind of stuff. Data packs are a little better. Oh, come on. But I think mob heads are kind of falling into the category of what I've got with this book, and this book is almost getting a little too modified or too custom, but give me a break. After 10 years, I think I'm allowed. So if it disqualifies me from playing vanilla, that's fine. So that. I will consider, maybe if I do an upgrade, putting in a data pack to do mob head drops based on, just a random drop whenever you kill a mob. That might that could be useful, because I do like to use these armor stands, and I do like to put heads on them, because I think it looks kind of cool with the mob head on these armor stands. Then I could use it for other things. But I think, yeah, I think the smaller statues do work. I'm gonna need to get some more armor, I think, because I think I may be out of armor. At least here, I've got tons of it at my spawn base, because I've got that mob spawner, which just drops tons of armor. I recently modified it so I could have a lot of storage and stuff, and the storage is full of armor. So that's what I've been running back to spawn and loading up a shulker with with armor. Right there. Okay. Okay, there are all my little statues, my tiny statues up there. And I think it does help to break this up. I put a little bit of glow lichen underneath each one. I don't know if that actually helps for anything. I didn't want to put too much in here. I thought of putting like a fence post in there, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. So then we come down to here. I'm trying to work out the corner, and I think this is how it's going to have to be. I'm going to have this corner here. I may need to push this wall back this way. So this may be, well, actually that does work out. This is the wall here. So that'll work out fine. And then I'm going to have to continue this area out this way. So that makes the wall there. So it does carry on from where this here ends. I guess this is the end of the hallway. This is the beginning of this area. I think I'll carry this pattern, kind of replicate it. So however I go, it's going to have to be, like what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So I'm going to have this 9 wide area going out there. So probably have 9 out past that. Another 9 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that almost works out perfectly. And then a border here, and then this is where the train or the rail track will come in. So I think that's actually going to work out pretty well. But before I can do any of that, I think I'm going to need to clear out this section. Clear out everything here. So like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. So it's going to be about out to there probably. And then we'll just dig it that way. So that means time-lapse time. I'm going to dig all this out, get me a nice clean open slate to work with, and be back in a minute. There we go. Everything all cleared out. So this is going to be the whole area. Right here will be where this chamber is going to be cleared out to. And really, it's only going to be cleared out to basically where the water is. There's going to be this chamber over the water. And I think I may actually just fill in the wall over there and put just a tiny little walkway. And then the rest of it we will just leave as it is. Well, not as it is. I'm going to dig it out. So this is gone. So see, we got all this water under here. Clear out some of this, I think. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to clear out. And then we have this going over there. So like I was thinking there'd be a walkway. So this would be wall, and then 1, 2, 3, maybe a three wide walkway like here. And then this would all be cleared out. And ultimately, since this is going to be, there'll be a block up here. This is going to be the floor level. This will get removed, and this all will be water. Once I dig out, you know, the ground here, this will all be water. And then over here, we'll do the same thing, except there'll be a walkway that goes through here. The main hallway, probably 5 wide or so, until it goes into this hallway here. And I'll have to widen this hallway up a bit. Probably not too much of that direction, but more this direction, so we may have to, yeah, pull out some of this wall. That's the ultimate goal. And then for this area over here, I was thinking of replicating this. So if we go, since I got some cobble, if I go over here, so this is going to be the wall right there. And then we'll have chiseled tuft going down to here. And then this here is going to be the polished. Like that. And then if we look at the pattern, let's see what the pattern looks like. With that, so this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5? It looks like 5. I bet it's 5. 1, 2, yeah, 5. And that there, and then we'll have, oh, I'm out of chisel. We'll have another row of chisel going through there. I just need to recreate this pattern here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And here. It's like those memory games where look at this, memorize it, and then reproduce it. 2 of those. And then another one of, yeah, 2 of those. Like that, okay. There. And then we would have like that. Okay. Let's just see how well my memory works. The only part I'm not sure about is this no man's land in between here. I need to think about what I want to do with that one. There. Is that right? Yep, that's right. And it looks like there. Hold on. There. Oh, I see. There. Oh, this is harder than it looks. And we would have, well, that's 1, 2, 3. Then yeah, then we got another row. That. So I do have a bit of digging that I'm going to have to do after we get done. Probably do a bit of it in between, and in between episodes, and just maybe come back with a time lapse of me doing it. I know everyone loves the time lapse. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Hold on, something's wrong here. Oh no, that's right. Whew. Ooh, I was forgetting about the outside. I was going like 1, 2, 3. I need 1, 2, but I only had 1. I had 1 because it's already full. And then add there. And there. I guess this would go here. Oh, it's a little dark. Is it like too dark? Oh, it is too dark. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of some kind of lighting solution for this, because I would have mobs spawning here. That's, oh, actually that'll be fine, because I'm gonna have this ceiling. This ceiling is gonna go across here too. So we'll see that. I think this goes here. Right? Oh no, that's wrong. Wrong, I tell you, wrong. What do I have? There, that. There. That. And then that. And I think all the way to the end. It does. Oop. There and here. That takes care of that one. I need to do the same thing over on this other side now. So I've got the two new sections put together. So I just need something for this middle. Let's see what I can do here. I might be able, if I do this right, if I can, 1, 2, 3, let's go 1, 2, 3 on 4. That might take care of my light problem too. And then we'll just do a familiar pattern that's been here for a while. And then make up something new. Oops. Like that. Like that. And then there. And if we do the same thing over here. What was it? 1, 2. Oh yeah, there we go. That, that, and that. And that should fix my lighting issue. I guess I can just fill in the rest of this. And then maybe just very simple in the middle there. Now if I get rid of this light, yeah, I got plenty of lighting. Plenty of lighting there. And then we just need to do same thing on this side. This. There and there. And I'm sticking to a lot of blocks you get with just mining down here. We have these amethyst nodes, and we've got plenty of tuft, plenty of I guess we did get plenty of granite while we're digging holes. Plenty of deep slits. The only thing it's not, you know, kind of not native, like if been to say, in the words in quote, native are these lanterns. That's not too bad. It's not like where we did the previous hallway where it had end stone, so you've really got to go to the end. You getting in that? I'm switching over, so doing a transition. As we went down that hall, we used less end stone. As we got over here, I just have the stuff on the ceiling, and the walls are pretty much native blocks to this area. And then that's what the rest of this is going to be made out of. So nothing too fancy or esoteric. No! I just realized I had the wrong pick. Now I've got 3 crystals, which you can't really do much with 3 crystals. Oh no! Can I get out? Whew, okay. I was afraid I was gonna get stuck. I think this is gonna finish things off for today. Next episode, I will start working on the walls. And then once we get the walls done, I will start working on the pit. Basically digging out where the spider pit goes. I'll have to figure out some kind of railing or something here. I guess I can just put like copper or something across this. But I think once this is full of water, it is going to tie into the lapis because it's got the same blue. That's almost lapis blue, that water. If I couldn't see through it, it would be the lapis. I think that was a unconscious choice, but I think it works out considering this is all going to be water. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I have to see how that's going to look. Until then, you guys all take care, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.